Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most incredible pieces of engineering and military hardware on the planet, the USS Gerald R. Ford, also known as CVN-78. This isn't just any aircraft carrier. It's a floating city, a technological marvel, and the lead ship of a whole new class of supercarriers. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's explore what makes this ship so special. Let's start from the beginning. The story of the USS Gerald R. Ford begins long before it ever touched the water. The decision to build a new class of carriers was a big one, aimed at replacing the aging Nimitz class carriers and bringing naval aviation into the 21st century with a quantum leap in technology. Construction officially kicked off in 2009 at Newport News Shipbuilding in Virginia. It was a monumental task, involving thousands of workers and a budget that eventually tallied up to over $13 billion, making it the most expensive warship ever built. After years of meticulous construction, the ship was christened and launched in 2013, and finally, on a historic day, July 22, 2017, the USS Gerald R. Ford was officially commissioned into the United States Navy, named after the 38th President of the United States, who himself served heroically in the Navy aboard an aircraft carrier during World War II. This ship carries a legacy of service and innovation. So what's it like to live on this modern marvel? Imagine a bustling city, but one that's floating in the middle of the ocean. This ship is home to a core crew of about 2,600 sailors. But when you add the air wing and all the support staff, that number swells to over 4,500 people. That's a huge community, and life aboard the Ford is a non-stop 24/7 operation. To support this population, the ship is designed to be a self-sustaining environment for long deployments. The berthing compartments are more modern and offer more personal space than on older carriers. The galleys are massive, state-of-the-art kitchens that churn out thousands upon thousands of meals every single day to keep the crew fed and fueled. And it's not all work and no play. The Ford has a fully equipped hospital, complete with operating rooms and dental clinics. There are also recreational facilities like gyms packed with modern equipment, lounges where sailors can relax and watch movies, and even a ship store. It's a microcosm of a town, designed to maintain the morale and well-being of its crew during months at sea, far from home. Now, let's talk about what powers this colossal vessel. At the heart of the USS Gerald R. Ford are two A-1B nuclear reactors. These are brand new designs, more powerful and efficient than any that came before. These reactors are the secret to the ship's incredible endurance. They provide enough power to propel the 100,000-ton behemoth through the water at speeds exceeding 30 knots, which is over 34 miles per hour. But more importantly, they give the ship a virtually unlimited range. The Ford can operate for up to 25 years without ever needing to refuel. Think about that. A quarter of a century of continuous power. This immense energy output isn't just for moving the ship. It's the lifeblood of all its advanced systems, from the radars and computers to the revolutionary new launch and recovery equipment we'll talk about in a moment. Of course, operating such a complex and powerful machine doesn't come cheap. The daily operating cost is estimated to be in the millions of dollars. This figure covers everything from crew salaries, food, and supplies to the constant maintenance required to keep every system in peak condition. It's a massive investment, but one deemed necessary to maintain a strategic advantage on the world stage. And that brings us to the primary mission of the USS Gerald R. Ford, power projection. An aircraft carrier is essentially a mobile, sovereign piece of American territory, a 4.5-acre airfield that can be positioned anywhere in the world. The Ford is designed to carry over 75 aircraft, and in a surge capacity, it can handle up to 90. This air wing is a lethal and versatile mix. It includes the most advanced fighter jets in the world, like the stealthy F-35C Lightning II and the workhorse F/A-18 Super Hornet. These jets can conduct a huge range of missions, from air-to-air combat to precision strikes on ground targets. But it's not just about fighters. The air wing also includes specialized aircraft like the EA-18G Growler, which is a master of electronic warfare, capable of jamming enemy radar and communications to protect the entire strike group. You also have E-2D Hawkeye early warning aircraft, which act as the eyes and ears of the fleet, detecting threats from hundreds of miles away. Add to that a variety of helicopters for anti-submarine warfare, search and rescue, and logistics, and you have a complete, self-contained air force at sea. The flight deck of the Ford is where the magic happens. It's a massive, chaotic, and incredibly dangerous place. Measuring 1,106 feet long and 256 feet wide, it's a constant whirlwind of activity. And this is where some of the Ford's most game-changing technology comes into play. For decades, carriers have used steam-powered catapults to launch aircraft. The Ford, however, uses the revolutionary electromagnetic aircraft launch system, or EMALS. Instead of steam, it uses a powerful linear induction motor to smoothly and precisely accelerate aircraft off the deck. EMALS is more reliable, requires less maintenance, and puts less stress on the airframes. It also allows for a higher sortie generation rate, meaning the Ford can launch more aircraft more quickly than any carrier before it. Once the planes return, they are caught by another new system, the Advanced Arresting Gear, or AAG. This system uses a water twister and an induction motor to absorb the energy of a landing aircraft, bringing a multi-ton jet traveling at over 100 miles per hour to a dead stop in just a couple of hundred feet. Like EMALS, the AAG is more reliable and can handle a wider range of aircraft, from heavy fighters to lightweight drones. Together, EMALS and AAG represent a fundamental shift in carrier operations, boosting efficiency and lethality. Of course, a vessel this valuable is a prime target. So how does it protect itself? The USS Gerald R. Ford is armed with a multi-layered defense system designed to counter a wide array of threats. For medium-range threats like anti-ship missiles and enemy aircraft, the ship relies on the Evolved Sea Sparrow missile, or ESSM. These are highly agile missiles that can intercept supersonic targets. For close-in threats that might slip through, there's the Rolling Airframe Missile, or RAM, system. And for a final, last-ditch line of defense, the Ford is equipped with the Phalanx Close-In Weapon System, often called CIWS. You've probably seen these. They radar-guided 20mm Gatling guns that can fire thousands of rounds per minute to shred incoming missiles or aircraft. But the Ford's defense isn't just about shooting things down. A critical component is its electronic warfare suite, the NSLQ-32, nicknamed Slick 32. This sophisticated system is designed to detect, jam and deceive enemy radar and missile guidance systems, providing an invisible shield of protection. The ship is also built with future upgrades in mind. While not yet standard, the design can accommodate next-generation weapons like high-energy lasers and railguns as those technologies mature. So where is this technological titan today? As of the time of this recording, the USS Gerald R. Ford is on its first full operational deployment, currently stationed in the Middle East. This region is often a hotbed of tension, and the presence of a carrier strike group led by the Ford is a powerful symbol. It acts as a major deterrent to potential adversaries and serves as a clear, unmistakable signal of the United States' commitment to ensuring stability and protecting its interests in the region. Its deployment alongside other powerful naval assets underscores its role as a key instrument of foreign policy and national security. The USS Gerald R. Ford is more than just a ship. It's the culmination of decades of research and development, a testament to incredible engineering and the cornerstone of American naval power for the foreseeable future. From its nuclear heart to its electromagnetic catapults and its formidable air wing, every aspect of this carrier is designed to be on the cutting edge. It's a symbol of strength, a mobile base of operations, and home to thousands of dedicated sailors who keep it running around the clock. What do you think about this incredible machine? Is it a necessary tool for global security, or an incredibly expensive relic in an age of new threats? I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. I make sure to read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive and learned something new, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss our next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.